Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. Interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive, and that's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Boy, the news has not been good lately. You know that 62% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 24% of Americans have more credit card debt than emergency savings. Or how about this one? Adults under the age of 35 currently have savings rates of negative 2%. Wow. We need to set up a game plan. We need to get you back into the financial markets in a very positive way. And we can do that. Just join philsgang.com. We're here to help you. It's only $49.95 a month. That's it. You're going to be investing in yourself. That's what you need. And you got all the Phil's Gang material archive. You got classrooms. You got support. There's nothing like it. So as this market continues to go higher, not good, not because the economy is doing well, because of all this stimulus, you're missing one of the best opportunities to put retirement money away now. Sock it away now. But you got to learn how to do it. Check us out. That's philsgang.com or give us a call 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Obama can't let the stock market go down. You lied about Benghazi. You lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out. What it's about is personal responsibility and education. Go to any supermarket, go to any store. My God, they got people that are 90 years old pushing out the carts. The last time I was in a supermarket, I took the old man, I put him in the cart. And I wheeled him to my car with the groceries. And what have we? Trillions of dollars of stimulus. What have we gotten for $3 trillion directly into the stock market? Lied to everybody, said we're doing that's a great job. Pelosi tells you, go home. Your job locked. I don't blame him. He's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best in business news, social, and financial talk, join me, Phil Grande at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes. But now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
I love your show. I love your honesty. Glad to say I'm doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil, I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff.
This year, I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree in stock trading.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving my confidence back in trading. I have learned more in this 2 months than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Again, that's 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
American combat troops will not be returning to fight in Iraq because there is no American military solution to the larger crisis in Iraq.
These troops are not being deployed to Iraq to engage in ground combat operations.
They're going to be in dangerous territory.
There is absolutely, and I would not. There's no environment in which I would downplay the risk that these military service members will face in Iraq. The troops that will be a part of this mission will actually be at Takata, Maryland.
Oh, my God. Oh, my hair's hurting. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country off the Wall Street Radio Network. By the way, all my California listeners, starting Monday, we go back to our old schedule. That's right, at 12 Pacific time. And that's, of course, 3 Eastern time. So for all my California listeners and KDOW, San Francisco, we'll be back on at 12 noon. We were on that slot for years, so we'll be right back to the old slot of 12 noon. That's Pacific time. That's KDOW, okay? All right, so you can, that will be our new time. All right, this is unbelievable. First, the president comes out and says, no more troops. That's it. It's over. We're not going to have any more troops in Iraq. Now we put 400 troops in Iraq, and there's already a couple thousand over there that people know that there's all kinds of advisors and so forth. So why don't you just come out and tell the truth that we got to get these troops back there? But they're going to the wrong place. I don't get it. Why is he sending them to Iraq? I mean, he's like Mickey Mouse going east on the westbound train, this guy. He sends them to Iraq? Send them to Syria. Go to where the of ISIS. Go wipe them out. Target them. Hit them. Their headquarters. That's where all their headquarters is. That's their intelligence. That's everything's right there. Whack them. My God. Instead, no, we're not going to do that. No, we're not. We'll send them over here for window dressing. This is all window dressing. That's all this is window dressing. Isn't it pathetic? So the troops that are over in Iraq right now, how do you think they feel? They want to get into the fight. Let them get into the fight. Like I said the other day, when Mark and I watching the news the other night, these great commercials came out about the Navy. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, you want to stand up and salute. You're so proud. These massive aircraft carriers, massive nuclear submarines, these missiles, the Navy SEALs. I mean, this was a fantastic commercial telling you the strength and the professionalism. I mean, you're so proud. And just like Vietnam, going to tie their hands. Instead of sending them to where the bad guys are, he sends them the other direction. Instead of giving the weapons to the Kurds that you can trust and they'll fight alongside you and they hate ISIS, what does he do? He sends all the rifles and everything they need, the equipment, to Baghdad, where the generals, a bunch of crooks, are selling our rifles and our equipment and our armament to ISIS. I think I told you the story a couple of weeks ago about this one general made something like $22 million. All the stuff that's coming over from the United States that's supposed to go to the Kurds, but instead he's selling the stuff to ISIS. What is wrong with these people? It's just, what is wrong with them? And then, of course,
when a finalized plan is presented to me by the Pentagon, share it with the American people. It's not. We don't yet have a complete strategy because it requires commitments on the part of the Iraqis as well. The details of that are not yet worked out.
Oh, give me a break. That's last night. I mean, this was a couple of days ago. Of course, if you go back to 2014, he was saying the same thing.
We don't have a strategy yet, I think.
We don't have a strategy yet. This guy, it's unbelievable. He has no, you know what? He has no idea what he's doing. He doesn't care anymore. He wants to do what the Clintons do. Go out and give these speeches. Give these wonderful speeches. Minute speech, $750,000. One speech. That's what Bill Clinton got. $106 million. See, he sees that. He wants that. $106 million. Ever since since Clinton left the office, and don't you think that Obama is jealous? Of course he's jealous. He can't wait to get out there. $37 million in books alone these two made, the Clintons. $37 million. Don't you think that Obama and his wife at night are saying, oh boy, they made $37 million. We'll make $137 million. People really like me better. That's all he's thinking about. He's already book tours. He's planning his speeches. He's booking his speeches right now. He does not care about the country. This guy is such a hypocrite. It's unbelievable. Just like his Air Force One. Did you see what you and I are paying for his new plane? What's going on with that? It's the castle in the sky, they're calling it. And he's going to get it delivered before he leaves office so he can enjoy it. Now, $360 million, that's bare bones. That's before the upgrades of this 4,786 square foot incredible plane, this palace in the sky. It's the longest airline ever. It can fly 8,000 nautical miles at a clip. They describe the interiors as glossy, gorgeous, including leather couches, big screen TVs, top-of-the-line tables and staterooms that would make the MGM Grand envious. Huge office, a huge presidential office and conference room for him. Because why did he order this plane? He said the Air Force One right now is insufficient for him. Insufficient for him. He does so much business. Needs more room. What does he do? He hasn't done anything. This is crazy. The Air Force One can refuel and I mean, it just pretty much can just stay up there forever. It feeds 100 people. There's 2 galleys that feeds 100 people. Has this huge press room and guest room. We currently spend $206,000, you and I, for every flight this bubblehead takes. Every flight. And boy, he uses that airplane like a friggin' taxi cab. He does. He can't wait. He makes every excuse he can to take that thing out. He loves it. But here's what gets me. Here's where he's the hypocrite. The emissions. Right now, the EPA, those crazy people at the EPA, the Gestapo, the EPA Gestapo, the Nazis, they're nuts. They're absolutely insane. They have something like, I'm trying to find the number, but they have something like, I forgot how many new regulations. I'll find it for you, but just crazy. Some number came out. But as for the emissions, the current Air Force One burns 5 gallons of jet fuel for every mile they fly, amounting to 21 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions per gallon. Now, the new Air Force One is going to be 14%. It's going to be lowered. The consumption is going to be it's going to be 14% lower in the fuel consumption. 14% lower. Why do we need that right now? I don't get that. We'll be right back after this break. Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hey gang, Phil Grande here, Phil's Gang Show. I want to call attention to the 1220 KDOW San Francisco area listeners. Starting Monday, June 15th, the Phil's Gang Show is moving back to our old slot at 12 noon Pacific time. Again, 12 noon Pacific time, our old slot. So get the best in social and financial talk with me, Phil Grande, on the Bay Area's business leader, 1220 KDOW.
Catch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 12 noon on the Bay Area's business leader, AM 1220 KDOW.
If you want to generate extra income for your financial future, you should join philsgang.com and get the best investment education available on the market today. For only $49.95 a month, you'll have complete access to Phil's daily live webinar classes, alerts, educational videos, and much, much more. At philsgang.com, there are no contracts and no just straightforward, no-nonsense market investment knowledge that only Phil. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, this is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy. They do their homework. They look for the best. They find it at philsgang.com and Interactive Brokers.
Professional investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional investors get direct access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology. Go to Interactive Brokers and improve your returns today.
philgang.com chooses interactivebroker.com. Check out Interactive Brokers for more information. And be sure to tell them Phil Grande sent you. That's interactivebrokers.com.
There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Move over. TD Ameritrade and Scottrade. There's a new leader in the pack of the finest trading platforms in the country. That's right. Phil's Easy Trade platform, designed by professional traders, and is why it's so easy to navigate, so easy to execute, and includes the most important and advanced features that give both professional and novice traders the edge they would expect. So simplistic, so stealth-like to assist you in building your profit center. For information on Phil's Easy Trade platform, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG.
That's right, folks. philsgang.com now offers a stock trading and investing platform. This unique platform is fast and designed for performance with the integration with PTT1 and PTT2 stock charts. It will also be tailored to the way that Phil's Gang teaches you in class. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
$12 million to create a green job? What are you, nuts? That's what it costs. $12 million for one green job. 298 green jobs were created under Obama during his crony capitalism days. That is insane. He promised 5 million new green jobs. 26 billion gone. Join my gang so you know which stocks to buy.
Go to philsgang.com. Call at 877-600 877-600-4264. Here at Phil's Gang, we understand the ghosts of 2008 and 2009 hang over all investors. In a recent banking analyst report, studies show the reason people are not investing in the stock market is a greater need for financial education. At Phil's Gang, we are your #1 provider of financial investing education techniques. For over a decade, Phil Grande has been coaching, guiding, and helping people build a successful trading plan for any time frame, from current income to retirement security.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. People don't realize this, but financial education is in many respects the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
Build your investment confidence with Phil's Gang today with daily webinars, alerts, and educational videos. And all material is archived for your convenience. Put the investment ghosts in the past and start investing with Phil Grande and Phil's Gang today. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
The president admitted the other day he doesn't have a strategy. Those are his words. Yeah. What's your reaction?
That's an intentional distortion of the president's comments. So,
is the president confident, though, that this is a winning strategy and a complete strategy, to use the term that he used the other day?
The president is confident that today to establish essentially a fifth base in Iraq where U.S. personnel and some coalition military personnel will conduct training, advising, and assist operations, will bolster the capacity of both the Iraqi security forces as well as the Sunni tribal fighters in Anbar.
His failed strategy and over admitting that he doesn't have a strategy. The military's given him a strategy and options. He just does not want to use them. We don't have to roll tanks from Baghdad to Damascus, but we do need to actually act like we want to win. I would deploy a lot of special forces to embed with the Iraqi units, with the Sunni units, and fight and root ISIS out where they live.
And that's exactly what I said yesterday. I said, you're telling me we can't take our special forces, our special ops, and clobber 36,000, that's it, 36,000 wackos riding camels, sitting in the back of 10-year-old Toyotas with sandals and 40-year-old AK-47s, and we can't take them out? You can't? Are you kidding? I mean, when you look at these commercials and see these battleships and they can push a button, they can send a missile and go up, do loopy-loops, turn around, and a movie before they hit the guy. I mean, it's unbelievable. But we're being chased around and we're in fear of these people who raise camels for a living, and camels and goats, and they pick up an AK-47. They teach your kid 6 years old how to use it, and this is it. This we're being pushed around. Are you nuts? What's wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? See, I'll tell you what's wrong with him. He's nuts. He has more interest in his EPA, the Nazi Gestapo organization that put out 3,373 new regulations, equaling 29,770 pages, totaling 29,770,000 words. That's what he is into, this idiot. This is what he spends his time on. This is what he wants. He wants to spend more than 350. Think about this. We spend more than $350 billion on oil imports per year. How stupid is that? Over half of our trade deficit. Are you nuts? Because we have no energy policy. This guy has no policy with the ISIS. This guy has no policy with energy. But ask him what his golf policy is. He could sit in there and tell you for hours what his golf policy is before he putts. This guy should be run out of office. He doesn't want to be in office. Why don't you just be a man and leave? Leave. Just put a sign out to dinner until the next guy comes in. I don't know. We don't need a president, do we? Why do we need a president? Let Congress handle it. They can screw up things themselves. We have over 100 years of natural gas and coal reserves. And we have this idiot focusing on the Environmental Protection Agency and targeting them and telling them to eliminate coal as a fuel by setting up these stupid air regulations. And you know what drives those regulations? Not good science, not business, political crap. The coal mining industry. What are you, nuts? He's killing our coal mining industries. He's killing the industry. They employ 1.6 million people. See some of the stocks getting killed. He wants to wipe them out. EPA. 1.6 million people. But he's instructed the EPA, the Gestapo, the Nazi wannabes, using one of their new 3,373 new regulations to eliminate. He told them, take those 3,373 new regulations that were designed specifically to eliminate as many of the high-paying jobs you can find in this coal business and replace them, the president says, with green energy jobs. Wait a minute. Haven't we gone down that road before? Didn't he promise us 5 million new green jobs? With Solandra and Abound and the rest of them, they're all went bankrupt. $29 billion that was wasted, our tax money, and went down the toilet so he could give that $29 billion to his favorite boys, his bundlers, the guys who put him in the White House, and he gave them all kinds of money. They didn't know what they were doing, and it was supposed to be for stimulus, to stimulate our economy. Here we are 6 years later, and our economy sucks. It's growing at 1.9%. So what do? They do creative accounting tricks to get the stock market to go up 30%, while the economy is only growing 1.9%, and corporate have dropped when it was dropping by 8%. How does that work? So instead of focusing on our coal and our oil and let's just be self-reliant. So he comes back here and he's killing the oil industry, the fracking industry, the coal industry. Now he wants these green jobs. It's not going to happen. We tried that. We went down that road once. To give an example of how stupid this man is. On January 13, 2015, these Nazis, the EPA, these wannabes, they reduced the final rule entitled Definition of Solid Waste. Definition of what solid waste was. 122 pages describing a big poop. Describing a big poop. That's what we spent our money on. It was issued and they revised it again. What was the definition of a big poop? That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. We'll be right back here on Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hey gang, Phil Grande here, Phil's Gang Show. I want to call attention to the 1220 KDOW San Francisco area listeners. Starting Monday, June 15th, the Phil's Gang Show is moving back to our old slot at 12 noon Pacific time. Again, 12 noon Pacific time. Get the best in social and financial talk with me, Phil Grande, on the Bay Area's business leader, 1220 KDOW.
Catch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 12 noon on the Bay Area's business leader, AM 1220 KDOW.
Why aren't you using the spiders? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you switch to the spiders? Join my gang, Phil's gang, and do what millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. It's clear the real undisputed champion in social and financial talk is Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
You know, Obama got the last laugh because another fantastic jobs report came out.
The last laugh is on you, Bill. Think about this. 232,000 jobs created. How about this? We lost 252,000 full-time jobs to get those 232,000 jobs. And worse, we gained 437,000 lousy part-time jobs, mostly minimum wage. No, the last laugh is on you.
Only Phil Grande delivers business and financial news with an insider's perspective on Wall Street and the economy.
You're going to keep trying to push these banks higher, offset what's going on. And the earnings are all driven by, of course, stock buybacks. So you got all this stuff going on, which makes for a perfect storm.
That's the one and only Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
Join me weekdays at 3 p.m. for the best in social and financial talk. That's weekdays every day at 3 p.m. here on philsgang.com.
It's clear the real undisputed champion in social and financial talk is Phil Grande and the
You know, Obama got the last laugh because another fantastic jobs report came out.
The last laugh is on you, Bill. Think about this. 232,000 jobs created. How about this? We lost 252,000 full-time jobs to get those 232,000 jobs. And worse, we gained 437,000 lousy part-time jobs, mostly minimum wage. No, the last laugh is on you.
Only Phil Grande delivers business and financial news with an insider's perspective on Wall Street and the economy.
You're going to keep trying to push these banks higher, offset what's going on. And the earnings are all driven by, of course, stock buybacks. So you got all this stuff going on, which makes for a perfect storm.
That's the one and only Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
Join me weekdays for the best in social and financial talk. That's weekdays every day at 3 p.m. here on philsgang.com. Hey gang, Phil Grande here, Phil's Gang. I want to call attention to the 1220 KDOW San Francisco area listeners. Starting Monday, June 15th, the Phil's Gang Show is moving back to our old slot at 12 noon Pacific time. Again, 12 noon Pacific time, our old slot. So get the best in social and financial talk with me, Phil Grande, on the Bay Area's business leader, 1220 KDOW.
Catch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 12 noon on the Bay Area's business leader, AM 1220 KDOW. Professional traders and investors Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. Interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic, and that's philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Traders Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Oh my God, what are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? This fairness, this utopia of everybody's going to be fair. I mean, he's gone nuts with this. Obama has gone nuts with this. So what he's doing now, he's coming out with an idea that he wants to be able, if you live in a neighborhood of 500,000 to $1 million homes, and you worked hard all your life to achieve that, he doesn't think it's fair that a person who doesn't work, doesn't contribute anything, who doesn't want to work, who lives in some slum brick apartment building in New York, he wants that person to move into your neighborhood. That's right. He's going to force them to move into your neighborhood, build housing for these people, to these low rental apartment complexes. Unbelievable to build in your neighborhood. We're surrounded by $1 million homes. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, let's go to Stock Corner.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com, click on the video channel graphic, and check out Phil's free videos on the market and current events.
Okay, the stock market yesterday had this big move over 200 points. The night before, I told my students, I showed them on the chart, and I identified for them there was a pattern. I said, I think we have a great possibility that this in the next 2 days, the market could rally. Exactly what I said to them, that I thought the market could rally, and I told them that. And I'll play the clip for you in a moment when I find it right here. Spindles just simply mean that you're going to have a change in direction. Doesn't always mean change in pricing. It means that sometimes it can mean just change in direction, then it can go back down again. Or if it goes up, change in direction, then it could come back down, then turn around and go back up again. This tells you, okay, the direction of the stock right here. That tells you the direction, okay? So that's just a spindle. So this means that this could turn and go back up tomorrow like this, okay? But that would be a snapback, because turning up, it can never hold. So you can maybe get 1 or 2 days, you go back up with your candlesticks 1 or 2 days. And I pointed out on the chart where I thought it would go. It went pretty much that same area. Now, what happened? How did we know the market was going to go back up? It's called a snapback. It doesn't mean the market is changing its direction, or its pricing, I should say. There's a difference. When a market's going down, and if it snaps back to the upside, there's a big difference if it's changing pricing. If it's changing pricing, it means it will continue to go up. It will continue to go up. But you can tell that on a chart. As opposed to, instead of changing its pricing, it's changing its direction temporarily, called the snapback. And that is why we have the PT2, which just gives you a color code, which is red and green. So that it makes it so easy. You don't have to worry about any of that. You don't have to worry about, gee, if this is a snapback, is this a change in direction? There's this change in price. If it's red, stay with it. So our PT2, our spiders, which we are still in, and we're going to be into them for a long time, for a long period of time. And because here's what I'm trying to teach my students, and I want to say to you too. The spiders is the alternative. It was designed as the alternative to the 401k. You can't make money with the 401k because at the end, when you're ready to retire, you'll find out that 63% of the money you put away for your retirement is gone. That's right, it's gone. It went in fees. So they built an alternative. It's an exchange-traded fund called the Spiders, which you have these beautiful stocks, get you a nice little dividend, but it's so much better because when the market goes down, you can ride the market down and make money. You're not allowed to do that in your 401k mutual fund. When that market starts to crash, you're not allowed to change your position, say, I want to make money as the market goes down. You only can make money when the market goes up, and a 401k is ridiculous. Because why? Because the money of your 401k, they get paid on the amount of money that is in your account, not on the amount of money they make for you that is in the account. Therefore, they will make sure you don't get out of the market. That is why in 401ks, you lost money in the dot-com crash, you lost money in the housing crash, and you're going to lose money in the QE crash, the one that's coming. Because they don't want you to get out of your stocks ever. They want you to ride them right back down because it doesn't matter to them because they still get half of the money that you have in there, 50% of that is their commissions, minimum. So the spiders, it's almost zero commissions. You get all the benefits. You get all the tax benefits you don't get with a 401k, but you don't hear much about it because the industry doesn't want to talk about it. And they pay billions of dollars in marketing. Make sure that you don't know about the spiders. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and all you have to do is join the gang, and we're active with the spiders. You just go in, follow me, and we'll tell you when to stay in. We'll tell you when to get out. And it's just a simple color code. And this is designed for people who don't have any time to do anything. It's a beautiful thing, the spiders. It's the alternative. So what you should do, don't get rid of your 401k right away. Join the gang. Try it for a couple months, and you'll see the difference. You say, yeah, he's right. Why was I in a 401k? Why am I giving 63% of my money in commissions and fees? 63%. So join my gang, Phil's gang. So the market, we got this market running back up because what do they do? Why do they keep pushing this market back up? We're caught in this range. Because the market, they continue to lie to us. Aunt B of the Fed, the CNBC people, this administration keep duping us into believing the economy is strong, the economy is good going forward. And they mask the absolute truth. They mask the truth that the economy is not doing good. The economy really sucks. They mask it. And how do they mask it? By bringing out the CNBC jibber jabbers. Here's a great example.
First, a word on yields, John. What is behind this rally in yields in such a short period of time? It's like a major snapback in the last couple of weeks.
It's the economic data. The economic data are coming in stronger. We had a...
So what she's saying, that's Maria Bartiromo, the one who screwed you, who kept saying to you, boy, the stock market's on fire. It's on fire. Remember those days? It's on fire. It's on fire. Lost all your money. Now she's turning around and saying, look at this. What's with the yield? Look how high the yield is. The yield on the 10-year Treasury. Look at this. It's 2.4%. Well, what does that mean? She asked the jibber jabber. Oh, that means the economy going forward looks really strong. And the data we're getting is strong. What are you, nuts? The economic data we're getting is lousy. Factory orders fell 8 out of 5,000 manufacturing jobs have been lost in May, the third consecutive decline. And overall, we're 2.3 million fewer jobs now in all the sectors than when Obama took office. Business inventories grew at the slowest pace since May 2013. Household spending has dropped to its lowest level, crash of 2008. On and on and on. The news, the economic news is terrible. What do they tell you? They tell you the opposite.
First, a word on what is behind this rally in yields in such a short period of time? It's like a major snapback in the last couple of weeks.
It's the economic data. The economic
data stinks. Here's what happens. The game is, the trick is to convince us the economy's doing better. And here's what they do. They will tell you, Aunt B, that she's going to raise rates. As I keep telling you, she's going to raise rates. First was June. Now she says she's going to raise rates in September. And when she does that, which she's not going to do, she's not. She'll never raise those rates. Because when she says she's going to raise the Fed rate, the short-term rate, that means she's going to be raising the rate on your credit card, be raising rates on your business loan. She's not going to do that. Your adjustable rate mortgage, she's not going to do that. But every time she says that, what happens? And how does it hurt you? I'll explain that when we get back. Remember, join my gang to participate with us in the spider.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Boy, the news has not been good lately. You know that 62% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 24% of Americans have more credit card debt than emergency savings. Or how about this one? Adults under the age of 35 currently have savings rates of -2%, Wow. We need to set up a game plan. We need to get you back into the financial markets in a very way, and we can do that. Just join philsgang.com. We're here to help you. It's only $49.95 a month. That's it. You're going to be investing in yourself. That's what you need. And you got all the Phil's Gang material archived. You got classrooms. You got support. There's nothing like it. So as this market continues to go higher, not because things are good, not because the economy is doing well, because of all this stimulus, you're missing one of the best opportunities to put retirement money away now. Sock it away now, but you got to learn how to do it. Check us out. That's philsgang.com, or give us a call 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Obama can't let the stock market go down. You lied about Benghazi. You lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out here as a salesman. What's about is personal responsibility and education. Go to any supermarket, go to any store. My God, they got people that are 90 years old pushing out the carts. The last time I was in a supermarket, I took the old man, I put him in the cart. And I wheeled him to my car with a grocery. And what have we gotten for stimulus? Trillions of dollars of stimulus. What have we gotten for? $3 trillion directly into the stock market. Lied to everybody, said we're doing that's a great job. Pelosi tells you, go home. You're job locked. I don't blame him. He's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best in business news, social, and financial talk, join me, Phil Grande, at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
So I love your honesty. Glad to say I'm doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil. I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff.
This year, I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree in stock trading.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving my confidence back in trading. I have learned more in this 2 months than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Again, that's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Trader Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, join my gang tonight so that you can follow us in our Spider program that was designed in 1998 to replace your 401k. I'm not telling you to get rid of your 401k program. You join the gang for $49.95. Follow us for a month on the spiders, using the spiders on our PT2 chart, which is color-coded. Why wouldn't you do that? Why do you want to continue to give up 63% of the money that you put aside for your savings? Why? When you have almost next to zero in expenses with the Spider ETF, it was designed that way. You get a nice dividend, and you got a basket of beautiful stocks They're part of the S&P 500. You own stocks like GE and IBM and Marriott and so forth. Apple, you got the best group of stocks, nice little dividend, nice and safe. And the difference, you make money when the market goes down. Join my gang tonight. Participate in that program. Okay, let's get back to what's going on here. Why are they telling us the economy is good when it's not? Why do we keep hearing it's so good when it's not? Because the numbers, and why do they mask the GOP economic growth? They mask it. They don't want us to see GDP. They don't want us to pay attention to it because it stinks. It's terrible. We're only growing by 1.9% a year. That is horrible. With the $7 trillion we put in the banks, the $750 billion we put in the TARP, the $720 billion we put in the stimulus program, that's all we can get out of our economy, 1.9% growth. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? And we lost 28 million jobs. Those people are now working part-time. They don't want us to watch the GDP. No, last thing they want us to see. What they do is they want us to watch the yields on the 10-year. And that's why they're talking about it so much. They keep saying, oh, look at the yield on a 10-year. The economy is good. That's what she said. That's what Maria Bartiromo said.
First, a word on yields, John. What is behind this rally in yields in such a short period of time? It's like a major snapback in the last couple of weeks.
It's the economic data. The economic data are coming in stronger.
And it's not coming in stronger. I'm not going to waste my time and go over it. But they want you to go spend money. And there's three areas they want you to spend money on. Student loans, autos. Those are the big two. And the other one is real estate, because that's all we do. So they're lying to you to get this economy, because they need to get this growth up from 1.9% up to 7%. And they're not doing it. But here's what's stupid about this. So Aunt B will come out and lie to you and say the economy is so strong that I'm going to raise the rate on the banks that we loan money to at 0%. That's been at 0 for 68 months. And she knows she's not going to do that because she is not going to raise rates on your adjustable rate mortgage, on your credit card, or on your business loan. It will kill everything. The problem is, though, the minute she says the economy is good, automatically that 10-year treasury goes up, that interest rate. And what's tied to that? Your 10-year, 15, and 30-year fixed rate mortgages. It kills that industry. What else is tied to it? Your auto loan. It kills the auto loan industry. What else is tied to it? The student loans. All tied to that. So they're sacrificing by lying. They're so stupid that when they're lying how the economy is good, they're fighting themselves. They're competing with themselves. Rates are going up when people's wages are stagnant, when people can't 72% of the working people are living from paycheck to paycheck. 75% of the people can't raise money in 24 hours, $400 in 24 hours. And here's the thing why they won't raise rates. A little secret that nobody told you about, I told you about in December 2014. You know, it drives me crazy. Everything's a secret. And we are told this administration is the most transparent ever. Did you believe that? One thing that nobody is talking about that's going to really hurt this economy in about 12 more months, starting now at the end of this year in December, are the HELOC loans. That's right, the HELOC loans. This great transparency, this great economy, this great administration with their transparency.
Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency.
But here's what he's not telling you. The big lie. They're not the interest rates on the overnight rate, as I just explained. But your 10-year is going up. That's a killer. That's a killer. Because we have over $563 billion in interest-only equity loans coming due now. I talked about it in December 2014. We have banks like Bank of America that they have $90 billion, Wells Fargo $80 billion, JP Morgan $49 billion, and so on. These equity loans, the problem is they can't refinance most of them. Why? Because these people don't have enough equity in the homes. The homes, they owe more on it than they're worth. So this is going to be a major problem. That's why they're not going to raise the interest rates from 0% as they keep lying and telling you. And now here's the real problem for the people in bonds. As the 10-year yield keeps on going up at 2.4%, that means people really believe the economy going forward. By listening to Maria Bartiromo, by listening to these other people, the economy is looking good going forward. They will lock their money and sock money into these 10-year treasuries at 2.4% for 10 years. Do you remember last January? It was 1.4%. Why do people pay 1.4%? Why would they buy treasuries and get yields of 1.4%. Because when things are bad, they just want to protect their principal. They don't care how much of a yield they get, so they're willing to take 1.4%. That's where these yields should be, at 1.4%. Now we got all these people in bonds, and the yields are at 2.4%, thinking, hey, I'm going to go in and I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest money for 10 years because everyone's promising the economy's doing so well. And I'm going to get locked in for 10 years at 2.4%. Are you nuts? Now we got this crisis of this $536 billion in HELOC loans. Nobody's talking about except me. So the Fed rate, the yield is a killer. Now think how stupid they are by doing this. Our only industry is the auto industry, the student loan industry, and the housing industry. So by lying to try to convince you the economy is good because we're going to go into this next election, they got people going east on the westbound train. They're hurting people by this lie. The economy is doing good, just so that the Democrats can get back into office, get back into the White House, and we're getting clobbered. Now, that is the difference. That's the difference when you're a gang member. Because what we're going to watch what they call the yield curve. What does that mean? Well, that means we know when the market is going to collapse. How do we know? Because we're going to watch for you the 3-month treasury. So let's say the 3-month treasury is at 0.3%, and the 10-year treasury is at 2.72. When they invert, and where the 3-month is at 2.72 and the 10-year is at 0.3, that's called inverted. That means that the economy is heading for a big recession. So we're going to watch for that invert. So that's why you join the gang, because we'll watch that for you. Because you can tell the truth where the economy is by watching a 3-month treasury. And when the 3-month treasury is higher than the 30-year treasury, then you know we're really heading for problems. But the problem is you're stuck in a 401k mutual fund. You can't take advantage of that. You can't take advantage. You cannot take advantage when the market starts going down 10, 15, 20, 30%. You're going to be stuck and lose all your money. And you can't turn around and say, okay, I want to make money on the way down. I'll short it. We can. Because why? Because we're dealing with the alternative. The spiders that were supposed to take the place of the 401k. But nobody's going to tell you that. Because why would they? Why would Fox tell you or CNBC tell you? Because those people and all the money managers, they don't make money on these spiders as they do your 401k. All those big buildings on Wall Street, and if you look at all the advertisers of Fox Business and the advertisers of CNBC, who are they? They're all the people that sell what? 401k mutual funds. Those are the people you see on TV. They come on to get on television to flap their mouths, and they pay for the time to be on the air to tell you the economy is really booming when it's not. All you have to look at is a chart. The chart tells the truth. That's where the truth is. And that's why people join this gang. That's why you should join the gang. Do it tonight and try it for a month and just follow me with the spider, the alternative for that lousy okay. It's amazing, isn't it? The information that we get from our business channels on TV, your Fox and the rest of them, CNBC and the Bloomberg, is pathetic. Because why? They want you to feel wealthy. They want you to feel good. They want you to go spend. That's all they care about. Hey, we'll see you on the chart. Join my gang tonight. Experience these spiders, the alternative to the 401k.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street. Visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.